welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Thuy. Today I feel so sparkly and so festive. This look is literally perfect for New Year's Eve, any Christmas parties you have coming up. I literally done a full glam from 0 to 100. I also show you guys how to make sure your makeup lasts all night long. So if you guys want to see how creatives look, please keep watching. Okay guys, let's get started. I'm literally going from 0 to 100 right about now. So I literally just have some eye patches on because your girl has some puffy eyes. It is so early in the morning right now, but we are going to be getting ready together. So I'm going to do my hair in this tutorial because so many of you guys are telling me that you guys want me to do a bit more hair. For anyone asking, these are the black Hydrogel under eye masks from T-Zone. Super cheap, super inexpensive, and it really helps depuff underneath the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to do a half up, half down hairdo today. So my hair is a little bit greasy, so I'm going to revive it using the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. I'm just going to spray this into my roots. And then you just massage it into your head. So I'm going to use my fingernails to my advantage because they are so pointy, and I'm going to do a little parting across my head. Just like that. You're not going to really see the hairline, so you don't have to worry if the parting is clean or not. Okay, I'm going to take my GHD dressing brush. Any brush that kind of smooths out your hair. Okay, so now that the majority of the baby hairs are slicked out, I'm going to use a little hair bungee. I only just recently started using hair bungees, and honestly, they've changed my life. I no longer use the normal hair bands anymore because this leaves your hair really nice and tight. Sometimes I find with hair bands, once I tie it up and I put my head up, it kind of like slowly sinks down. Whereas the bungee actually makes sure that the ponytail stays in place. So I just hook the hair bungee at the back of my hair and then I just wrap it around. You can kind of let go of the ponytail and the bungee will still keep it snatched and secure. So you don't need two people to help you do the ponytail. And you want to wrap around as tight as you can and then literally just hook it back into your hair. And there you have a little ponytail. So if you are blessed with having really thick hair, then you probably don't need to do this step. But I like my ponytail super thick. So I'm going to go in with a hair extension piece from Hidden Crown. So this is what the ponytail looks like. It has a built-in hair bungee. So it's going to be super secure. This is the first time I'm actually going to use it. It's only 18 inches though. I wish they had it in a longer length. But it's really good for like half up, half down ponies. So this ponytail has a little hook here that you want to pin inside of your hairband. Then you want to flip your ponytail on top of that. And then use these bungee strings and then literally wrap it around the ponytail. There we go. It's like super secure, and then it just makes your ponytail look a little bit thicker. So this bit is optional, but I see a lot of celebrity hairdressers do this step. So I'm going to cover up this parting so it doesn't look as bold. So I'm going to go in with the Redken Root Infusion Temporary Root Colour. You can also get one from L'Oreal, any kind of hairspray that has a bit of a tint. I'm using the shade in black. You literally just spray it and it covers up that parting so that your hair looks thicker. So compared to this side where you can see the parting just doesn't look as flattering. This side I just want it all to be black and like blended in, you know. Okay guys, so let's get started with the tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to go in with moisturiser. This is from BareMinerals. It's called Poreless Oil-Free Moisturiser. Make sure you clean your hands before you moisturise your skin. If you don't want to get spots. Oh, I think I put a bit too much moisturiser on. This moisturiser is nice because it's no oil in there. So if you have combination skin like me, your makeup won't get as oily because you're not adding even more oils. For primer, I'm going to go in with the Farsáli Skintune. I haven't used this in a while. Just mainly on my T-zone where I get shiny. Rub it all in. This primer is really nice because it helps smooth out all your pores. Literally look like you've been face-tuned. Lovely. So for foundation, I'm going to go in with an oldie but a goodie. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation from NARS in the shade Stromboli. I haven't used this for a good 6 months, guys. So it's time to revive this, baby. Okay, I'm going to use my Lavender Juno sponge that is very heavily damaged by my nails and very stained. I'm just going to dab this all over my skin. Oh my god, this foundation is so dark for me. I'm so pale at the moment. But this is such a nice foundation if you want a good full coverage foundation. Okay, so I just blended the foundation all over. You guys see it's giving me hella coverage, which is how I like it. I'm going to go in and highlight my skin because my hair is like slicked back today. I really want to make sure that everything's like nice and bright and sharp. So I'm going to use the Shiseido concealer. This is in the shade of 101 Fair, so it's definitely quite light. So I'm going to put this all near my nose. This concealer is really nice, like the colour, even though it does look really light. When you blend it out, it makes you look really nice and like lifted. Put a little bit on my chin, down my nose, a little bit on my forehead. So I'm going to leave the concealer like this so that it kind of like dries down, so it gives it even more coverage. And then I'm going to bronze my skin. So I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Tantor in the shade Light. I'm actually obsessed with this product. It's so good. This product is really good because it's super long wearing. It has like a really nice warm undertone. I'm just going to do the temples of my forehead so that my face looks slimmer. I'm just going to contour my cheeks as well. Just go underneath my cheekbone. Snatch that puppy up. Hello, cheekbones. And then just a little bit on my jawline as well. Okay, so I just bronzed up my skin and now I'm going to blend in this concealer. I'm just going to use another sponge. And then literally just dab this all in. It's been on my skin for like a good 10 minutes while I've been filming some TikTok videos. This bitch is about to get bright up in here. Oh girl, I don't want to be no flashback Mary. I need to make sure this is all blended out. When I see other people make their under eyes really, really bright, I'm like, oh, it looks so good on them. Then when I do it, I'm like, ugh, look like a ghost. The trick is to make sure this inner corner here is really nice and bright. And then just around my temples, I prefer this bit to be quite bronzy because I have quite a wide face anyway. So if I bring the colour all the way up here, it makes me look really, really wide. Especially when my hair is slicked back like this. I don't need my face to look even wider, you know what I'm saying, guys? Okay, so I just blended out all of my under eye concealer and hopefully it looks nice and bright on camera. I'm liking the way that it looks so far, guys. This is going to be a full beat day today. So to powder my skin, I'm going to go in with an oldie but a goodie. This is the Benefit Professional Agent Zero Shine. So this is what the product looks like. It has a little hole here that you twist. And then you just put some powder in the lid. Okay, so I'm going to mainly dab my forehead. This is where I get really shiny. So I'm just going to set my whole face using this powder. Okay, I just quickly done my eyebrows off camera and I've done a little bit of bakage. I'm going to go in with a bit of a blusher. I'm going to use the Dragon Beauty face palette. I actually done a whole video where I reviewed this palette, so definitely go check out that video if you guys haven't seen it already. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go in with a bit of Tea Girl and Baby Girl. Just going to put a little bit of blusher on. I love these two blushes mixed together. Okay, I'm going to go in with the shade Silicone for my highlighter. Bam! This is definitely a very blinding highlighter. It is a bit more on the chunkier side, so you have to really love highlighters to like this one. I'm going out for the evening, so I love my highlighters to be popping and locking. Cupid's bow with my chin. Okay, now let's move on to the eyes. This tutorial has taken me so long because I'm doing TikTok and an Instagram video whilst filming a YouTube video. How am I doing this? I do not know. Okay, so we're gonna get started with the eyes. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go in with one of my favourite eyeshadow bases. This is from P. Louise in Rumor number 4. Mumbo number 5. I'm just using a big fluffy brush just to blend out that eyeshadow base. Okay, and then for eyes, I'm gonna go in with the 39L palette. If you guys haven't seen my video, I actually created a palette with Morphe in collaboration with 3 other bloggers. And this is the palette. Very well used, very well loved. This palette is limited edition. It's not gonna come back. So if you are thinking of a Christmas gift or you're thinking to add something to your wish list, I highly recommend to go for the 39L palette. You can use the code THUY, T-H-U-Y, to get 10% off anything from Morphe online or in store. Help your sister out, okay? So we're mainly going to be using this kind of top row up in here. So I'm going to go into this burgundy shade right here. Look how pigmented that is. Yes, bad boy. Okay, so I'm going to put this red right on the outer corners. And we're going to do like a really nice burgundy, deep red kind of cut crease moment. This red is so pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. I'm using the Doll Beauty DB12 brush. I'm actually really liking the Doll Beauty brushes. Okay, and I'm kind of taking this red shade also on the inner corners here, but I'm mainly focusing the colour on the outer crease. I'm just buffing this out so it's really nice and blended. Look at that blend. I'm going to take a fluffier brush and I'm going to go in with this lighter red. And I'm just buffing this red just a bit higher, just so that it has a really soft fade from that dark red in the crease. And then I'm also blending this into the bridge of my nose as well, like kind of up into my eyebrow. I'm going to go in this dark brown. I'm just putting this literally on the outer V, just to deepen up that crease a little bit more, just so it has a bit more depth to it. Especially right here on the outer corners, because I want this to blend into my eyeliner. So you guys can hopefully see that's added a lot more depth to my lid and it's giving me more of like a deeper socket. Okay, so I just blend up both the eyes. I'm going to cut my crease now. I'm going to use the Acid Rain X Emma Mitchell eyeshadow base in Raver. I'm also using the P. Louise eyeshadow base brush, the one that came out with this collection. This one's really good because it's super small and thin. So you can cut your crease really, really well. I want to basically keep my eyes open so that I can see where I should cut the crease. I'm just going to do like a rough guideline because I basically still want to see the cut crease when my eyes are open. So I'm basically just carving out the shape that I want my crease. And then when I tilt my head back, you see all of this bit. It can be covered up with the eyeshadow base. Okay, so all of this bit I'm going to fill in and I'm going to blend it into that dark brown shade by just tapping it so that it blends in together. Okay, so now that you cut both creases, I'm going to go in with this glitter from Lit Cosmetics. It's called Flower Power. It's like a pink purpley glitter. It's very pretty. Okay, so I'm just putting on a glitter base. This is from Smolder Cosmetics. They do one of my favourite eyeshadow bases. Okay, then I'm going to pick up the glitter. Okay, and I'm going to pack this right on top. Oh, that goes on perfectly on top of the eyeshadow base. Whoa! Wow, that is very pretty. And because we put that glitter base exactly where the cut crease is, hopefully the crease should stay really nice and crisp. It looks quite silvery on camera, but in real life it's like a purpley kind of pinkish tone on my lid. Okay, so I'm going to take this look one step further, girl. I'm going to go in with this Dior matte yellow eyeliner. And I'm literally going to go on top of where this glitter is and then just carve out like a nice eyeliner. This is really hard because you have to keep your hand super steady. This eyeliner is a little bit sheer, so I have to keep building the yellow, making it a bit thicker and thicker so you can really see the yellow pop. It's so hard to keep your hand steady for this. But using your little pinky finger, you just rest it on your cheekbone and then just do like small little dashes. Okay, so I just applied the eyeliner on both eyes. It just gives it a little extra pop. I'm going to go in with this dark brown and I'm just going to blend out my lower lash line just so that it all blends in together. I'm just going to use a bit of the brighter red that I still had on my brush and I'm just going to blend out the bottom lash line so that it's super fluffy. Okay, so now I'm going to do a bit of eyeliner. I'm going to go with the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof eyeliner. I'm also do like a strong wing. It's been a while since I used this eyeliner actually. Nice and black. Wing, baby. Just going to connect the wing and then just fill in that lash line. Okay, I'm going to quickly go put on some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just put on some lashes. These are Miami lashes from Lily Lashes. So I'm going to quickly line my lips. I'm using Morphe Chippy lip liner just to give you a bit more definition on my lips. Oh my god, I've literally been filming for 2 hours and I'm running late. No! Okay, and then for my lips, I'm going to use this shade called Bitch Perfect from Charlotte Tilbury. Just going to blend this all over my lips. It's like a really nice creamy pinky nude. So I'm also going to go in with lip gloss. This is from Hourglass called Unreal. Glassy Glass Gloss. I love this lip gloss. It's so nice and minty. I'm going to go with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Okay, I'm going to go quickly get dressed and we'll finish off this tutorial. Okay guys, so that's it for this makeup tutorial. I love the way that my hair turned out. I added a little clip. This is from Lovisa. And I also added these really big sparkly earrings. I love them so much. They're from Miss Lola Choutique. And I also decided to go for this sparkly number. This is from Pretty Little Thing. Super festive. Ow. So let me know if you guys like this tutorial where I actually got ready with you guys and also done my hair and everything inside of one makeup look. I'm going to leave all the links to every single product that I use down below in my description box. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my vlogs. I'm doing a vlog every single Sunday for the whole month of December, so make sure you check those out. I'm doing giveaways in them as well. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys, enjoy the bloopers. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Ah! No, I ruined my ponytail. Fuck. Hello. Good morning. Today is a wonderful day. I'm just loving TikTok too much, guys. You're the hottest in the world right now. Just touched down in London town. I'm so sorry about the dogs barking, by the way. They just are going in. Whenever they hear the Ring doorbell, it's like...